Hey guys, it's Jack. Welcome back to the arcade. Let's get back to just another game, Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Last time we got the Master Sword and rounded up a bunch of items that we could not get before, and we ended up getting the flippers, so I'm finally done obsessing over those. Let's actually go into the castle and take on Agahnim. What do you say? Now this is a pretty simple dungeon. What we need to do is we need to get to the top floor and then outside if we can. Can we get up from here? We can't. Oh, we also have those bombed walls to do in there too. Do I want to do those? I don't think I do. I think I want to just progress the story for a little bit. We've kind of been having fun with the side quests. Let's see what we can do to actually progress the main quest. Now, I will admit, I'm not all that familiar with Hyrule Castle. I have not beaten this game, and this is about the situation, or about the time that I stopped playing. And I actually talk about why on our Dark Souls Let's Play. But I'll just go ahead and repeat that because not everyone's watching that. I really like the Light World version of A Link to the Past. It's very story driven and there's a lot of narrative telling you where to go and what to do. The Dark World is a little bit more of a dungeon crawler. You're not really given much besides go place to place, rescue the maidens. There are some side quests. Oh man, you didn't take my... Good, you didn't take my sword beams. You came close though. There are some side quests to do, but mostly they start in the Light World, if I remember correctly, and then they have an objective in the Dark World. So in the Dark World, you're basically just going from dungeon to dungeon to dungeon, and dungeon crawlers have never really been my thing. Now, some of that is they were trying to figure out, you know, this is the Zelda that established a standard for a lot of the series, and they were trying to figure out a lot of what they wanted to do. So I don't really blame them for that, but it is kind of where my interest has waned. So it'll be kind of interesting to actually be motivated to do this for you guys. Anyways, boop! And that's it. Barrier's broken. Obviously, with that barrier in place, we never could have come up here. Alright, and if I remember right, this place is a breeze as long as you don't give up your sword beams. If you do give up your sword beams, you're gonna have a much harder time. Oh yeah, that's the sweet spot. Oh yeah. Sword beams are the best. Everyone thinks so, especially these guys. Gee, I wonder what's in that chest. Maybe it's the key to proceed? Who would have guessed? I don't remember how long this dungeon being. I feel like this is one of those dungeons that can be really short or really long depending on how good you are at it. Which means I'm gonna be terrible, and this is gonna take forever. Especially if we're in the dark, because I hate the lamp. I hate the way they do this. I don't know if it was a conscious design decision, or I'm gonna need to actually pull that out. There we go. Or if it's just a limitation of what the— No! Oh, good. Thought I lost my sword beams. If it was a limitation of the SNES. But it's just— No, I did lose my sword beams, you jerk. But it's just kind of irritating. I don't know why. It bothers me more than anything else in the game. And considering we just fought Trolldorm, that's saying a lot. Yes. It is actually worse. The lantern is actually worse than Trolldorm. You heard it here first. Key. And I would love a heart. Awesome. I should do this and not light the thing on fire. Alright. Got my sword beams back. I'm a happy jack. Because I can just wreck those people. Now, there have been two different styles of sword beams. There's this kind, and then there's the straight kind, the OG kind, from the original Zelda, and I think Zelda 2. Ooh. Yeah, I don't have a potion. Let's go ahead and put you in a bottle. That way I have 3 fairies. That's a good find. Usually the sword beams take the form of the straight ones. But, in Minish Cap, and obviously... No! Aww. In Minish Cap, and obviously a lot of the games that are spun off of this one, it's the boomerang, or the spiral style of sword beam. I actually think I kind of like that one better, to be honest. It could be a little bit because it's slightly broken and... Oh, no, don't you do... Get off me! Seriously? There. Seems like the spiral sword beams cover a little bit more area, so that may be why I like them, but I like them visually too, so... Right. That does not light lanterns. Alright. Ooh, a heart. Give sword beam. Oh, rupee. I don't want rupees. Rupees don't play nearly the role here that they do in the sequel. I actually really like A Link Between Worlds. Yeah, it kind of feels like you were doing nothing but... Oh, ooh, this is a bad room. I'm gonna take you out before you figure out what's going on. Now I can beat you. It did turn into a little bit of a rupee grind, because that was really your limiting factor, was rupees, because early on in the game you get the ability to buy any weapon you want, or at least rent them to start out, and then you buy them later. You know, let's have some fun. I got the magic power. Just not deal with you guys. Interesting that it freezes them. I'm not sure I've ever really played much with the Ether Medallion, but from the animation you kind of expect it to be... Really? Listen well, Link. Even with the Master Sword, you cannot inflict physical harm on the wizard. You must find a way to return his own evil magic power to him. So, Ganondorf tennis. Spoilers. It was Agahnim tennis before it was cool. Let's do... Oop. Doing that again. Let's, you know what? Screw you guys. I'm not dealing with you guys. So yeah, you can rent any weapon in the game. In fact, you can rent all weapons in the game. And it offers you a discount if that weapon is going to be used, or the key item in the next story dungeon that it wants you to do. But because you can get any weapon, you can pretty much do all the dungeons in whatever order you want, which was, a really cool concept. I kind of wish that, I don't know how they would, but I really wish they would, yay, sword beams! They could bring that back in a way that wasn't just tied to rupees, because that was one of the biggest complaints, it was rupee farming. Not that rupees were hard to get in that game at all. You're in a block. You're in the safest place in the room. Like, you could easily... Ooh, this is gonna be a bad room. No. Screw it. One more time. With feeling. Not dealing with that room. Yeah, lazy way out, but look at this way. I have no more magic, so I can't do that anymore. Ooh, you still take a lot of hits. Now I'm really glad I did that. Alright, let's go to the bow. I feel like, no, honestly, like, gotta say the word like a lot, but I'm trying to concentrate. I mean, I'll take it. Alright, let's have a conversation while this happens. Honestly, I'm not that big fan. I'm not that big a fan of. Oh no 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 no! Oh, of a Breath of the Wild. It's still trying for that open world feel, like I just praised, or you know that open chain that I just praised. A Link Between Worlds 4, but the dungeons there did not feel significant at all. Like the 4 beast dungeons were great. Love those. The little mini temple things, not a fan. And I mean, really. Ha, Link, I have been waiting for you. I was hoping I could make Zelda vanish in front of your eyes. Behold, the last moment of Princess Zelda. And she's gone. Ho 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 ho. With this, the seal of the 7 wise men is at last broken. It is now only a matter of time before evil power covers this land. After all, the legendary hero cannot defeat us, the tribe of evil, when we are armed with the power of gold. Now I must go. My people need me. So yeah, the little mini dungeons did not feel significant at all, because once you get like 3 stamina bars and full health, 20 heart pieces or heart containers, why do you keep going in there? You have enough stamina to go everywhere in the world. Oh, so you mean to say you would like to be totally destroyed? Well, I can make your wish come true. Alright, Agahnim, you cannot hit him directly. You want to play Ganondorf tennis with him. Hit the blasts back at him and he takes damage. After a little bit, he starts firing another type of blast, and you have to watch out for that one. That would be it. And now you see why. If you swing at that, it'll explode on top of your face like that. So now it's kind of a guessing game. Which one are you gonna throw? Oh, he also has lightning. Forgot about the lightning. So he's not just a cakewalk, mostly a cakewalk, and swing and a miss. A lot of people think this is Ganon's avatar in the light world. I'm not sure if that's ever actually stated, or if he's just a follower of Ganon. It's kind of up to interpretation. Ran right into lightning. I'm gonna need those fairies if I keep doing that. This is going great. Could be going worse, but could be going a lot better too. The good news is how many times can I say the word is? The good news is that once you get into the dark world, you have the ability to get many more heart pieces and items. Like the ability to warp between dark and light opens up a lot of this world. I should probably like be paying attention to see if there's a tell for that lightning, but you guys like the Zelda beep, right? Dodge that, ran right into it. I think I shielded it though. Oh, there is so little of a tell between his attacks. You really just kind of have to anticipate and be in the right place at the right time. I think this might be lightning. I was right. So, theoretically, he won't use that for a little while. Is this what I want? Yes! Oh! Swing and a miss. First fairy. I'm actually surprised we got through Hyrule Castle as easily as we did. I mean, granted, I was abusing the Ether Medallion and Sword Beams at every opportunity, so, you know, I can't say it's like a true display of skill, but, you know, there we go. Oh, he was only 1 hit left. Well met, like the true hero that you are. But I'm not ready to admit defeat yet. I will draw you into the dark world. And we're in the Dark World now.
Link, it is I, Sahasrara. I am communicating to you across the void through telepathy. Your mind is no longer safe. The place where you now stand was the Golden Land, but evil power turned it into the Dark World. The wizard has broken the Wise Men's seal and opened a gate to link the worlds at Hyrule Castle. In order to save this half of the world, the Light World, you must win back the Golden Power. You must also rescue the 7 maidens who Agahnim sent to the Dark World. As members of the bloodline of the 7 wise men, they have power that will surely help you. The maidens are locked in hidden dungeons full of evil creatures and dangerous traps. The Palace of Darkness should be your first goal in this world. Link, I can rely on only you. Please make this old man's wishes come true. I beg you. Good God, you do talk a lot.
Alright. This is the Dark World, and it's got the best music in the game. Let's listen. That's long enough. I'm gonna get copyright infringed if I keep going. Ooh, I know what the names of these guys are. Starts with an H. They take a lot of damage and like to throw a lot of bombs. Where do I want to go? He wants me to start at the Palace of Darkness, but I don't really know where that is, to be quite honest. So I'm thinking I might call it an episode after I beat this guy. There we go. Next time, we'll start exploring the Dark World and head for our first dungeon. Hope to see you guys then. Thanks for coming out and joining me today. You guys have a great day. Later.